Almost 10,000 new beds have been added to Gauteng's health system to ensure the province is ready to deal with COVID-19. Premier David Makhura says these are new beds in both the public and private sector. He was speaking after talking to President Cyril Ramaphosa on a walkabout at a hall at the Nasrec Expo Centre. That's where some of these facilities are going to be. That hall has been demarcated as a quarantine and isolation facility for coronavirus patients. ENCA reporter Masakho Rahlaga was there and filed this report.
If you're worried and struggling to isolate yourself where you live, this unit is an option. That could be because you want to make sure that those you live with, like family members, are safe. In a separate part of this hall, patients who have already tested positive for COVID-19 will be quarantined. In here, you are isolated from everyone in the facility. You'll only be able to see healthcare workers. These are part of the 500 new beds placed inside a hall at the Nasrec Expo Centre in Johannesburg. The Gauteng government's aim is eventually to have 2,200 beds at this unit. President Cyril Ramaphosa has praised Gauteng's preparations.
We've been saying that the country now needs to get very well prepared because we are going to be reaching a peak somewhere later in August and in September where we will need lots of hospital beds. And what I saw today is most impressive.
The president thanked healthcare workers, some of whom have been infected.
The Gauteng government has confirmed that 6 pharmacists have tested positive for COVID-19 at this hospital. It's one of 3 health facilities that have been identified to deal with coronavirus cases in Gauteng. Other hospitals are the Steve Biko Academic Hospital in Tshwane and the Tembisa Hospital on the East Rand.
The president has also visited the Charlotte Maxeke Academic Hospital. The hospital used to have 12 ICU units. It now has 100. The Premier says the coronavirus has forced government to fast-track some of its plans to improve public health.
We are preparing for whatever may happen going forward, so we don't want to be complacent. We don't want to say that we are fully ready, but every day we are building additional capacity in the province because this has been the epicenter and we don't want to take things for granted.
While it's a serious matter, the president had time to inject a bit of humor into the situation.
Well, for those who were laughing at me yesterday,
No way.
those who were laughing at me, now let me tell you something. I'm going to open a TV channel where I'm going to teach people how to put on a mask.
South Africans might have been laughing at the president, but according to this professor of infectious diseases at UCT, the president was doing it correctly. Masakho Rahlaga, Johannesburg.